Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of my artist interview series where we plan to explore the incredible talents of artists from diverse backgrounds. Today I have come to meet a young, multi-talented artist, Pritisha Bhatnagar. At just 17, she is already making a mark with her digital illustration, anime style artwork, fine arts and also with her handcrafted jewelry. Let's meet her and get to know her journey. Hello Pritisha, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So today I'm here to know about your art journey and much more. Yeah, so shall we start then?
Yes.
So Pritisha, when did you start drawing or painting?
I think I've been drawing since forever. So my mom used to take me to exhibitions when I was a kid, and I used to see the works of all the different artists and all the different art styles. So it definitely inspired me a lot to start sketching.
That's wonderful. So do you think this inclination towards art came from your mom, or were you always passionate about it?
I think my mom definitely inspired and influenced me a lot, but I've always been interested in animation and storytelling.
And what fascinates you the most about art?
What fascinates me the most is how much freedom you get. Like, you can express your thoughts and emotions without having to use words. You can use any medium, any way, just total freedom.
Yeah. And were you inclined towards anime from the very beginning?
Yeah, I grew up watching anime, so I was always interested by the art style and the different types of characters. Although I think that I've also been influenced by Western cartoons a lot, so I used to watch a lot of them growing up.
That's so interesting to know. So, apart from anime, anything else that you draw or paint?
I'm also into doing traditional art with acrylics or watercolors or pens and markers. But a lot of the stuff I've done is for my Cambridge art portfolio.
And you are the Indian art and the anime, do you mix match them also, or is it purely you're doing only the anime, or sometimes you're just doing the Indian folk art, something like that?
I'm not very into doing Indian folk art, but more recently I've been trying to implement different aspects of different styles into my work. So slowly incorporating traditional paint textures into my digital artworks. Okay. So I think it gives a really interesting effect. I want to try painting in different art forms as well, trying out Indian folk art.
Yeah. So you want to explore more with the anime and as well as with different art forms.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you have also participated in exhibitions and sold some pieces.
Yeah, I've participated in multiple exhibitions, and I've sold keychains, t-shirts, magnets as well.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
So, as far as I know, you have participated in Muscat Art 2024, Oman Affordable Art 22-23, and also you did a solo art show, right?
Yeah.
At the Alphon Cafe Muscat.
Yes.
So, how was the experience of having a solo exhibition and also, having an exhibition with renowned, well-known, accomplished artists?
It was definitely really interesting. I was a little nervous at first because it's on a much bigger scale. But it was really nice to meet different people and see all their works. And usually the visitors find my work sort of distinct from the other artists. But it's really nice to have my work appreciated by other people. That's the whole reason I create. I want to make something that will inspire other people the same way I've been inspired by them.
So, do you remember any of the one instant wherein some audience came and they gave a different comment or something which you really remember and cherish? That
there was this one boy that really liked my work a lot. So he was a specially able boy. So he looked at my work for quite a lot of time. So I was really flattered that he liked my work. His dad bought the painting later on. So it was really nice.
That's really nice, yeah. So, and can you just have you made anything, if you created anything in the recent, any digital art piece? Can you walk us through the process?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
So Yeah, so I usually start with the sketch and then just to like block out where to place the character, different elements of the artwork. And then I add in the colors, do the rendering. More recently, I've just been painting directly over the sketches instead of doing line art because I find it more fun.
Okay, and you also name your characters.
Yeah, so some of the characters in my artworks are like developed characters. Like I have stories for them in my head, but others are just just for the purpose of that specific artwork.
Okay, so that sounds so interesting and different. And have you ever done anything like commissioned? Somebody has asked you to do a certain, they had some story or something in mind and you created for them?
Not really, not so far, but I have gotten like a few requests for t-shirt designs.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been working on those.
Oh, good. And these anime characters, like we have a lot of anime cartoons now. So are you like, is there something wherein you get inspired by those and then you create your own story, or how is it? How do you work?
So
Or is it like it comes random to you and you have something going in your mind?
it's kind of a combination of everything. Like a lot of the characters I have are inspired by like media that I like at the time, like anime that I watch. So like specific themes or like the general aesthetic, I take inspiration from that. And then it's slowly, the character might start off as like a fan insert character.
Yes, got it.
Yeah, and then it slowly like evolves into its own thing, and I think of new ideas over time, and it becomes its own story. Completely separate.
I get that. Yes, but it's really nice. You have your own story and art piece, with that.
Yeah.
So, and what technique you're using? Like, is it only the digital art, or you are using different mediums also?
I mainly do digital art, but sometimes I transfer the sketch over to my iPad and then I work on that. Or more recently, I've been trying to I make a traditional artwork and then I'll take a picture of it and then I'll add digital elements to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's fun to combine the two.
Yeah, I know. Yes, and it also gives a little more, I think, space to work on. It's that you're not just sticking to one part, but also you're combining all the other different mediums. So, do you want to pursue art as your future career?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into animation. So I've applied for digital media, as my degree. I think that especially in more recent years, design thinking and digital technology is becoming more and more prevalent, like a part of everyday life. So it's a booming industry.
Yeah, and it is having a good career option, right? So you can use your digital art creations not only in creating something new, but also in different forms, right?
Yeah.
So okay, that's very good to know. And so what else have you planned for your future? Any other plans?
It's mainly that. I think I'm going to experiment more with different art forms. So for now, my plan is to go for animation as a career, but maybe as I explore, I might do illustration or something else.
So you're open for different forms of art also, apart from this. Okay, good. That's nice to know.
And maybe in the future, I might make my own graphic novel or webcomic, or maybe even work on a video game. So do something with the story concepts I have so far. I want to get into writing.
Okay, that's really nice. And you mentioned video games. So video games, you mean you will be creating your own video game?
I want to learn programming as well. Yeah, okay, so maybe I can do it all on my own, or I can collaborate with programmers, or
And what you're doing is the art and this video game, they are quite similar. They're in the same the stream. Okay.
Yeah.
And what software do you use for your artwork?
I mainly use Procreate, but I started out using Photoshop and Medibank Paint Pro.
Okay. So, but Procreate is best. It gives all the features and everything that you need for your work.
Yeah, so it is. Medibank Paint Pro is also good. It's a free software, so it's more easily accessible. Both of them are good. I'm personally more comfortable with Procreate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your school is like guiding you towards like what you have to do in the future. How is it? Like they're helping you with this.
Yeah, they're helping pick out like what streams. They do a test. They help students pick out what streams they might get into based off of their interests and talents. So,
And do you think like especially for the digital art and for the new technology, India is also a good place to go for the future studies, or is it like going abroad would be better?
I think going to India is also like a good option. Like I'm going to India. I think the industry is like really picking up there. They're getting more and more advanced, so it's definitely good.
Okay, so you and even like for your job and everything, it is a good place to
Yes.
be in. Okay. So Pritisha, can you show me your workplace and some art pieces?
Sure. Yeah. So this is some of my work that I've exhibited. These are clay pendants.
Okay, and
I
these
made
are the magnets, huh?
Yeah, that's the keychains and the magnets.
And every piece is different from the one that you've already created.
Yeah.
Even in the keychains also.
Keychains I only have one so far, but I'm going to make more. So I have some ideas for designs.
These are looking very pretty, very nice color combinations. And you have named all of your art pieces.
Some of them, like for example, this one I just made it for fun. Like it's a witch. I made it for Halloween. This one is an alien girl. She started out as just this random character, but now she's part of this like larger story. Yeah.
Okay. And even that looks very pretty. This color combination is good. Yeah.
Thank you.
So and every piece has a story of its own.
Yeah, so some of these are just like very simple, but that one, for example this one, it's supposed to be flower symbolism. So this flower represents purity and the buttercups as well, and then these are oleander flowers, so they represent deceit.
Oh.
So it's like she's surrounded by liars, or like just people that want to harm her.
That's really very interesting to know that, and I just thought they were just flowers, but it has a story behind it. That's good. And this is very cute. Same like you, like Pritisha pretty. So here also you have some of your art piece, right?
Yeah. So those are forget-me-not flowers, so more flower symbolism. I like researching that.
So you like flowers.
I like flowers and I like mushrooms.
Yeah, I can see that in all of your art piece. Yeah. And what about this? What character is this?
So she's also an OC. She is based off of this concept of yandere. So it's like a character that's like very obsessive over another character to a violent extreme sometimes. So those sorts of characters are interesting to me. I would not like them in real life, but
But it's good to paint them.
yeah, it's fun to explore.
Yeah, I know. And it gives a lot of different, they have a lot of different aspects also in them. So it's always interesting to do that.
So this is where I do most of my work, and currently I'm working on a sculpture for my Cambridge art portfolio, and it's inspired by Leila Nazari's work. So she has a bear sculpture, so it's inspired by that.
And these are the elements that you will be adding in your artwork.
Yeah.
And even these, I think you made it with the foil.
Yeah, so these foil figures, I had to do a class project. So it was a stop motion animation. So I used those to make it. So it's positioned all the way over there.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's really nice. And these are the jokers.
Yeah, they're video game characters. So I really like them. So I wanted to
Just
make
for fun.
art. Yeah, just for fun.
And even I heard that during the Muscat art you were, it was a Halloween day and you were wearing a mask the entire day. Is it true?
Yeah,
So you're completely into it. Huh?
Yeah, so I want to get into cosplay as well. So I've never done it before. I've only done it like once, which was this mask. It's a creepypasta character.
That's nice. And this mask you made? No. It was,
I got the mask and I painted over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But really, that was, I mean, so much of passion for art that you wore it. I can imagine. So you have some pictures of that. You will share it with us also.
Yeah.
Okay. And what else? What you have some projects and everything?
Yeah, so this is some of my older work, like from a few years back.
But this is not the part of your project. This is something which you made on your own.
Yes, this is all separate. For like, for example, this one and this one in 5th grade, we had some like art, like student exhibition. So I made artworks for that.
Oh, these are beautiful.
Thank you. And this is my 9th grade portfolio work. This was also a local art competition. So I made that traditionally. This was also for fun, and this was also portfolio work.
Oh, but it's nice. I really like the color combinations that you're using for your animes. And
Thank you.
every like piece has a different color concept, so that is really interesting. You know, it's not the repetition or something. And every time I find some new element added into your new character.
And
you have this calendar also. Wow.
Yes, so the little exchange competition. So this is my work.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Nice.
These are sketches. Yeah, it's for general practice.
So usually before drawing any character, you're first doing the sketch and then you, or is it like you
sort of.
directly work on your software?
I directly work. Sometimes I do sketches. Yeah. So these two are sketchbooks. This is separate. And this is last year's portfolio work. So this is the final artwork.
Okay.
The thought behind it, the theme of the portfolio was decomposition. So I basically wanted to show that while there is a lot of morbid connotations with the subject, like death, decay, there is still something positive, like death leads to new life being born. So
Very nice concept.
thank you.
Okay, this.
So these are studies. I took pictures of things around me. I had to leave some vegetables to rot outside for quite a bit to collect these references. It was fun to paint like different textures. We have to explore different
this
mediums.
is the texture that you used
Yeah.
for that. So you're also doing some live experiments and then putting it into your artwork
Yes.
to be more relevant with that. Huh? See, these are also the textures.
And these are portrait studies because I was originally going to include some figure in my final artwork. So you'll see that later on. These are artist studies. So to like understand their technique, so I have to study like one specific artwork and then I have to make my own interpretation like in their style.
And this was based something on the Indian philosophy, or
Yeah.
is it? Yeah.
Yes. So those are concept sketches for the final artwork, and these are more developed versions. But yeah, ultimately I ended up going with the skeleton.
And these topic also, again, you choose the topic, like what you're going to work on, or it will be given from the school?
So for this portfolio I chose the topic, but the second portfolio for the examination, it was given from Cambridge.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one was like a completely separate vibe.
And even this was a part of your project.
So the concept was reconnecting with your childhood, sewn up.
Oh.
So I quite literally
So
incorporated
that's why I
stitching.
can see you have used a lot of cartoons that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pritisha. You're such an inspiring young artist. Thanks for sharing your journey with us, and we wish you all the very best for your upcoming projects and also to get admission in the Art and Design College.
Thank you so much. It was really nice interacting with you, and I wish you luck with your project.
Yeah, same here. Thanks. If you love this conversation, do like, share, and subscribe, and follow Pritisha's journey on her Instagram.
_Pritisha_B.
See you in the next episode.